No, you need to get in the back. Go in the back.
I found them. How many do you need?
Just get a couple, 3 packs. Hey, in the back, you. Lincoln. Come on, get that dog in the back.
I got a little hurler.
Hmm?
I got a little hurler in the back.
Good, put him right there.
Man, I was expecting that to hurt a lot more than it did. I was ready for it to just slap my toe and feel like I just stubbed it or dropped the pan on it. See your first breakfast at 9?
Yeah, right now. And then we have one at 11.
I thought you said 9, then 11. I said 11.
Nope. Oops. There we go. I think I accidentally turned off the microphone again. Is that right? Let's crack some top loaders. Okay, and then you guys up here, and then crack open the case. All right. Let's see. It is 7 o'clock. I don't think I want to wait. Nobody likes to come and hang out anymore, though. Which kind of sucks. I'm in. Garrett Cole. Big and poster. All right, quit fighting me. It is already fighting me. Did I copy and paste the link? Oops, sorry. All right, there's a link. Hey, Derek, happy Tuesday to you as well. Hope you're having a good day today. So I'm going to open a couple of boxes. Then I'm going to do the packs. Open a couple of boxes, do the packs. And so on and so forth. Though I have to admit, my hands are starting to fight me a little bit. Ugh. What to do too. Cesar Cedeno. I remember Cesar. Remember its cards anyway. So Derek, what's going on with you this beautiful Tuesday? Ow. Breaking my elbows here. Ken Damon, thank you. Nothing. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah, you'll be all right. 5 minutes. This is like taking a mental walk. Ken Damon, I appreciate you supporting what we do. Though I'll be honest with you, I haven't been able to do as very much in the YouTube group like we thought we were. Things just went because we opened the shop. Mike Trout just have gone in a different direction for us, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get there. One day at a time. Jones. For the Baltimore Ravens. Jonathan India. Kyle Garlick. Roberto Clemente. I was kind of surprised to see the last couple of teams, the Pirates, which have the Clemente, and the A's that have the 72 team stuff in them. That was a little surprising. But what are you going to do? Kyle Cody. To start. Oviedo, black border for the Cardinals. Not the black chrome, just the black border. J. Peters. What kind of work do you do, Derek? If you don't mind my asking. If you don't want to talk about it, I get it. Stack 2, box 2, whichever way you want to go. Really? That's pretty awesome. So now when I learn to play an instrument and I start writing music, I come to you, right? Derek, I have the greatest song ever. Hey, look at that. Tony Perez autograph for the Reds. I like it. Because I am a writer, you know, Tony Perez. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take those royalties. And never complain. Anything that I would recognize, knowing that I'm 52, or any names that I might recognize? Buster Posey, red, out of 372. What's that big box of cards? Oh, from Derek. I write songs, he sends me Giants cards. I'm happy with Tony Perez auto. Makes me happy. Chadwick Trump. Jazz Chisholm action. Awesome. I apologize if it's not something you like to talk about publicly. I get it. I don't want to press. So I won't. Is your office near your house? Is that why you're talking about walking? Or do you just like to just walk? I like to just walk. Especially down at the Botanical Garden. Missouri Botanical Garden is really a beautiful place. So I just go walk. Though it takes us about 40 minutes to get there, give or take. Fun to just go hang out. I'm a big fan of hostas. Yep, now you're going to learn something weird about me. Love my hostas. They actually have a hosta area at the Botanical Garden. And so I just go sit in amongst the hostas. What have I been allocated? Bowman Inception looks like 1 case of Bowman Inception. Well, there we go. Let me okay this. Oh no, it's a 16 box case, isn't it? So I have not even a full case. That sucks. That sucks. I knew Bowman Inception was going to be tough. Huh, I don't blame you. Getting up, getting around in the fresh air is good. Who's this? This is Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez is a Yankee. Looks like the hot box. Hopefully it will be a hot box, not a hot-ish box. Manny Machado, not autographed. But I'll be honest with you, Derek, if I worked in your industry, I'd probably name drop. You know, why not? Not gonna hurt anything. You've earned it. Name drop. I mean, not, you know what I'm saying. Come on. Packs are fighting me. They want to brawl. Ouch. That was my elbow. What's up, Scotty? Scotty H in the house. How's it going with you, Scott? Shirton. I am Shirton. He's an all-right player. There was a kid who is now a Giant. I can't think of his name, but I saw a thing last night, and I'll be honest with you, I should have paid more attention to his name. Grading exams. I think you have earned a break. And he came up with the Texas Rangers. He played with the Cardinals for a year. And then the pandemic hit, and he was struggling with things, and kind of a sad thing. And he tried to commit suicide. Actually shot himself in the head, and waited 20 hours before he called. You know, just waited for the end to come. Waited 20 hours before he called the police to tell him what happened. They didn't believe him. Thought it was a hostage situation or a hoax, then broke into his house, and man, oh man, shot yourself in the head, and you're alive 20 hours later? I'm not sure what capacity he is with the Giants. I don't know if he's a player or not, or, you know, he's part of the staff or something, but it's sad that people get to that point in their life, you know. So now that I brought the entire breakdown, is it like what kind of exams you grading there, Scott? It's like end of the first semester. Is it cost $69 Cincinnati Reds and a break? What does it cost when Dune does a super duper mega break? Yes, it is, Derek. It's sad. It's sad. I'm gonna say this one time, and then I'm not gonna beat it into the dirt anywhere. It's sad that more people don't have faith, not religion, faith. Two completely different things. Find faith. Let's see. Super duper mega. Super. So that would be, if we do a super break, it would be 2. If we do a super duper, let's see, it's not a super duper grouper, but it could be a 2 times 2. 2 times 3 if it's a super. I guess it depends upon where the parentheses are at, Scott. Right? Depends upon where the parentheses are at. Because if we know that a super duper is 3. So if you had a super duper, that would be 6. But you also have a mega. And I'm not sure that we have a number for mega. Do we have a number for mega? Because a 4 case is a super duper grouper. So a super duper would have to be 6, but I'm not sure where the mega thing's at. Maybe.
Shut.
Twitch miss, knock it off, dude. Big goofball. It's the mega thing, Scott, that's throwing me off. Gary Sanchez, action. The Yankees. Jock Peterson. Do you have a spotlight over the table? Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's dark. And then when I lighten it up, it slows it down. I don't know. Not sure. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter if that camera is slow. It's probably better that it has the light, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird. So I'm gonna lighten it up. But it'll change everything. So let's do that. That better? That's a little bit better. I actually did change the lighting again. So yeah, I did change it again. Let's get down where we need to be. I keep playing with it, Trevor's story, because I want it to be right, but I can't get it right. Jared Kelnick. Yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I will patiently wait for it. Dane Dunning. Nick Maton. Boo. JD Martinez Clubhouse Collection. Nico. I was going to press a little harder today, do another 2-caser, but I got requested to just do a single case, and then I thought, man, you know what, I'm just tired today. I'm just not feeling as enthusiastic, Taylor Trammell, about doing a 2-caser. Maybe I should be Xander Bogart, so I'm not going to. Zach Davies. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is Stadium Club Chrome. If you're in the buy sell trade share, CL got a box today and opened it up. Man, he got a lot of color out of that. So I am enthusiastic about it. Nick Senzel. That should be a. I think we have 3 cases total. It should be fun. Out of $9.99. Cody. Duggar. Chadwick. Daz. Why am I putting Daz Cameron in my Giants pile? That's probably not a good thing, trying to steal cards. I would say that, generally speaking, that's a bad thing. Albert. Ryan McKenna. Are you in the back of those goofballs?
I wasn't in the back. I walked over there and then we started getting all excited.
Yeah.
We just started fighting Floppy.
Hey, Jared Kelnick. Action. Very nice. Action, Jared. Jared Oliva. Charlie. Zach McKinstry, purple. Victor. Eddie Rosario. George Springer. All right. Red Bull time. Lou Brock. Begin. So anyone have anything fun, exciting going on? Anyone finished with their Christmas shopping? Still working on it? We still got to finish ours. Then we decided next week we're going to be open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. instead of noon to 8. So we'll be open late. Fortunately, next week is a fairly light week for breaks. So that's a good thing. And then the week after that is Bowman Draft. That should be fun. Me too. Paul DeYoung. I hope she loves it as well. That's funny. She a fan of Vlad Jr.? That would help. Josh Palacios, huh? Interesting. Santiago Espinal. Well, it's a shame she's not in Espinal, because we could help her. What years were those? What years were the college years? Nick Maton. Joey Votto. Joey Votto. Woo! Wow, 72 to 78, huh? Some good years in there, especially 72. 75. I mean, 73 and 74 are good. So I think I'd put 72 first, and then I'd put 75 second, and then 73 and 74, and then 76, 77, 78. That's my order.
Well, he just tried to run out.
Of course he did. He's a little punk. I know that was absolute just weird stuff, but Floppy, get your butt back there. Lincoln, will you deal with him, please? Andrew Vaughn, Paul DeYoung. Out of 572. Guys, give me 1 minute here, please. I apologize. I just got to check something real quick. All right, sorry about that. Daggone it. Ryan Mountcastle. Clubhouse collection. Want to hit a dual auto. Hit a nice patch auto /25 patch auto last night. That was a good one. We had a couple of A's redemption ones last night too. Those were good ones. Ryan Weathers. Hey Lincoln, you gonna help your brother sort or what? Well, it would be nice for you to help since we have 2 breaks tonight. Huh? So that's your answer? I think maybe we need to change our answer, boy. Really? You can't sort right there at the table behind me? I feel like you can. Be nice for your mom not to have to get off work and then come here and start sorting, right? Sam Hilliard. Marcus Stroman. Anyone up for a fun eBay story? I got a fun eBay story. So, here's my fun eBay story. So, a while ago, it's been a couple, 3 or 4 months, I imagine. I'm not even sure we had the shop open yet. I can't remember for sure. It's been a while. Some goofball who's one of these little, and I'm not making fun of him for being one, but I'm just saying, statement of fact, this is what he is because his name has it in there. He's a little box breaker. So he's one of those guys who will buy, a box of this and a box of that, and then list 20, 30 teams, and there's one autograph in a box. One of those kind of people. You like him, you like him. I mean, I don't begrudge anyone what they like, but he's just a small little box breaker, and he's one of those guys that unfortunately you run to who are trying to build their brand off of other people's backs. And I've never been a fan of those guys. Don't come in. I've always said it. I've always been clear about it. I don't want you in my feed pushing your little brakes and doing whatever you're doing. Okay? This is not the place for it. Go do the hard work like everyone else has done it. So he gets into a break. He buys into a break with us, and of course he starts pushing his brand. And I asked him politely not to do that. I said, I don't dig it. Don't do it. He had an absolute meltdown. Absolute meltdown. Oh my Lord, I killed him. I yelled at him. I did all these other things to him. His feelings were so hurt. So he leaves me negative feedback. And because his feelings were hurt, he left negative feedback. And so I called eBay up and I said, hey, look at this guy. And they looked at it and they said, yeah, we're taking it down. Because none of the things he said had any relevance on him. Matter of fact, I feel like I hit him something pretty big. And so he actually had a really good break. But as you will, when people act dumb, you block them. So I blocked him, and didn't think anything of it afterwards. Of course, he got his cards like everyone else does, so everything was fine. His negative feedback had to do with me calling him out how his feelings were hurt. So let's go ahead. But are we working still?
Yeah.
Hey Lincoln, did you get up yet and do what I asked you to do, son? I feel like I'm still talking to you. I feel like I'm still asking you to get up and help with this. Sorry, Lois, interrupt us while I get everybody working. What's Ian doing?
Nothing right now.
Okay, well then let's go let Ian know that we're in the middle of a break, and I'd like it to be caught up by the time your mom gets off work, so she doesn't feel like she has to do it. So get something to drink, and let's go get Ian on it. All right, so didn't think anything of it because, again, I mean, this sounds awful, and I don't mean it the way that it sounds, but, we're where we're at for a reason. the energy and effort we put into it. You know what I'm saying? So last night, evidently, he tried to buy into the break, or yesterday at some point. And because out of the blue, I get a message on Instagram where he's having another little hissy fit meltdown about me blocking him. So you leave me negative feedback. You feel like you can come back and buy into my break because why? But he was having a little hissy fit meltdown. Put a picture of it up there saying that he was blocked and everyone, I shouldn't go to his break. I mean, no one should go to my breaks. And clearly, if I've done this to him, and he's a saint, that I do this to other people. And so, and that brought to my attention. I was like, whatever. And so then I noticed. Then I had a Facebook thing pop up that he had done the same thing. And so he, again, all this consternation, having a meltdown. This guy, I bought into his break. He treated me poorly. He's a mean person. And LOL, he blocked me and all this other stuff, right? So he takes a picture of, again, there's a picture of it saying that he can't bid, but there's also a picture of our feedback. 5,374, whatever it was yesterday. 100%. I'm sure this guy mistreats people, talking about me. I'm sure this guy does this. And I'm thinking to myself, so the way that you're proving whatever you're proving is by taking a picture of the fact that we're, closing in on 5,500 feedback at 100%. So no one closes in on 5,500 feedback at 100%, and they are a schmuck. It just doesn't work that way. That's not the way it happens on eBay. And so I read that and I was thinking, man, it's just, again, then I happened to start looking at his feed a little bit, and here I see, again, turns out he's one of these incessant complainers. He complained about somebody else. He bought a card, didn't like their shipping fees. Well, why did you buy the card if you didn't like the shipping fees? So you're going to buy the card, then you're going to complain to the person about the shipping fees, and they're the bad person because you didn't like the shipping fees.
Three things. One, Ian and Lan had said that they were able to handle it.
One, I asked you to get up and do it, so you will help take care of that.
And two, do you want me to open packs?
No. One, I just want you to do what I asked you to do when I ask you to do it. And that's it. Get me? Yeah. So he's one of those guys. And so I thought to myself, do I block him? Maybe I should just block him. And I thought, no, I'm not going to block him. So instead, I put a link to our Facebook group below where he had put this on his page, complaining about us and what a mean person I am and all those other things. I'm sure he appreciated that one as well. I noticed that his last video was more than a month ago. I noticed that he, doesn't really do anything appreciable for anything. It's unfortunate that there are so many people out there that are so angry about everything. Life didn't go the way that I expected it to go, and everybody else treats me poorly, and nothing is my fault. Everything is everybody else's fault. So one of those people. I was going to go back today and look and check and see if he actually took the link down to my Facebook group, because I imagine if anybody from the outside looks in, they're going to be like, well, what? This guy has... Hold on one sec for me. No, excuse me, sorry. This guy has, this big feedback with no negatives. 1 and 1 doesn't seem to add up very well. So it's all right. It's all right. I like publicity. Honestly, any publicity is good publicity. Especially if you're going to call me out for you having a meltdown. So, but it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds. Will you please get him to the back and block that like it's supposed to be? Put that gate up. Keston.
He's not all set under the nose.
So there's my fun story. I am being mistreated. I can't believe it. Turf wars, we'll set that aside. What happened with Peloton? Yes. Yes. Derek, you are 100% correct. Go make your own opportunity. I guarantee you, guy on TV show died on a Peloton. Well, it's not their fault the guy died. Maybe the guy had a heart condition. Maybe he's overweight and out of shape trying to get on a Peloton, and you know what I'm saying? Was this like someone who was like, Peloton's the greatest thing ever, or was it some overweight person who hadn't exercised in 40 years? Like me. That seems a little harsh. Oh. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that. My bad. Sorry. Not sure that I'm going to get a lot of pop culture references. Well, I mean, you know, I get a few, but not, I did not know that. And then, you know, the saddest thing to me, though, I got to be honest with you, Derek, about a lot of people nowadays is that they have no problem. Not that this guy was going to hurt our business at all, because that wasn't going to happen. But they have no problem trying to tear others down to make themselves feel better. You know, people like that will absolutely destroy your business for no other reason except that they're not successful and they don't want you to be successful. So you must have called me a clown about 40 times, but you know, right? They could put me in their ad. I'd be in their ad. All right. Hey, chill out. Leave that one. There's some fun stuff coming up, and I'm going to make sure that I, you know, give the proper shout outs to people. You know what? If they'll sponsor the feed, I'm on a Peloton riding away, doing a break. To show you how easy it is, yep, I agree with that too, Derek. I'm going to assume that says bull snot. So we'll just, you know. Hey, Jordan. I likes it. That's the analogy I always give is with a hamburger place. So suppose that you are in someone else's hamburger place and you're handing out flyers for your hamburger place. I mean, honestly, do you think that's going to go well? You think people are going to be happy about that? I mean, come on. Yeah, I agree. People are dumb. Quit bugging me. Oh yeah, bullfrog. I assumed it was bullfrog. So we're all good. Bullfrog works. Clemente. But the yeah, you know. I bet he is a little turd. Hey, that's one thing you can check when you get time is make sure it's been cleaned up properly. And get them over there to do it. That one. That one. Who ignored me when I told him to start sorting? Chris Bryant. You don't have to do it. You're going to be going over there. Take those out there and then you can go clean stuff. I want to be done with Heritage High Number. Completely done with it by the time we get into Bowman Draft. So I got a week and a couple of days. We're gonna use eBay a lot. We'll pick and choose some, a few more, couple, 3, 4 more breaks here, because I still think this is a good. It's been a pretty good product. Is it an overwhelming blow you away product? But no. But again, this has never been that. In the history of Heritage, it's never been a blow you away kind of a product. Maybe we should do some mixers, like a Heritage High mixer. That would be fun. That would be fun. There was good stuff in Heritage. Yerman. Action Yerman. I like mixers. Mixers are fun. Truthfully, I'd rather do a PYT mixer, but so we're gonna have fun doing that. Jake Fraley. So what is that, a whole case of Red Bull that I see?
Yes.
What's going on, CL? I have to fight myself though not to want to. It tells you how far I still have to go, that I have to fight myself to not want to retaliate when people are idiots. I didn't. Yeah, it's about someone else. I didn't, and I won't. But Lum Harris, that doesn't mean I don't want to. They kept falling out. They seriously did. We do, yep. we will have some Ginter Chrome starting tomorrow, Jason. Well, you know the reason that we do 2 casers though is just straight for the cost, Derek. It's so much easier with this product because it's not a high-end product to have the brake be a 2 caser. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we've been doing 2 cases, because it's, I mean, a couple $1,000s for a 2 case brake. It's just so much easier for us with everything. Nah, CL, I was just telling a story about some idiot who I blocked on Facebook because he came in the feed trying to promote his brakes and then got all offended and started acting like a crybaby when I told him I didn't appreciate it. And then, you know, left me negative feedback, which eBay quickly took down because, you know, those kind of people always put feedback that is going to get taken down. And then tried to reignite his anger at me because he got blocked and he tried to bid on the team. He's a White Sox fan. He tried to bid on the White Sox last night and realized he was blocked. So, you know, you come into my feed trying to push your feed, and then trying to push your brakes. He's a little box breaker. And then you get offended when someone asks you not to do that. Leave them negative feedback and then assume that you're going to just be able to buy into their brake again. Then when you can't buy into their brake again, never mind how you treated people. You try to ruin my business by saying all kinds of things about it. So whatever. There are times in my life, honestly, that I just want to be the old me. The old me would have created 20 fake eBay accounts and purchased every little piece of junk, crappy card that he has listed on his thing, and then just never pay for him. That's the old me. I wouldn't do that now because I think it's me. And I do believe in karma. I don't believe in karma, but I think what goes around comes around. I do believe that. You reap what you sow. Scipio Spinks. He's Leon Spinks' brother. He didn't like to... It would be funny, and that's probably why I don't want to do it, because I would enjoy it too much. I would enjoy it too much. I'm really good at being mean, so that's why I try not to be, because I am really good at it. Okay, CL's been hitting the hooch. That's kind of a... I would be bragging about it in here. Yeah. You said you weren't going to be here. I had to get them done.
It's all in schedules. Is it supposed to be still scheduled, or is it supposed to be posted already?
Well, is there one already gone?
Oh, you did. Okay, I'm thinking.
Is number 1 already gone?
Yeah, this is number 2. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, number 2's not so long.
I forget that shows me.
Well, I assumed you're something, and that you're putting the word sphincter in the feed. I assume there's something going on, CL. So now we know when CL gets tired that he starts putting words in the break, in the feed. Oh, Nope, get up there. All right, if you say so, I agree.
Is there any more cigarettes?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think there will be. As soon as I get done with these last 2 packs, I'm going to grab a drink of Red Bull. What's this treat you brought me, Annette?
Red Bull? I didn't realize you had some.
My treat is a case of Red Bull.
Yeah.
I don't call that a treat.
Well, you don't really need a treat.
A treat would be a case of cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. No, you don't need those. You have Oreos and Rice Krispie treats in right there.
A case of honey buns. A dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme. That's a treat.
That's a death sentence for you.
Maybe. You know, I've been thinking about. Net brought something up a while ago, and I've been thinking about it more. And maybe it's not such a bad idea. Maybe we do have it. You know, it really is business equipment. Derek, I'm gonna write off of my taxes for sure. We do have dual brakes, dual breakers. Maybe not, you know, not at the same time, but I mean, we could. But that would solve a whole bunch of our problems, Brent Rooker, if we had 2 of us running at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So if I could get my son up to speed, and maybe he did a couple of breaks a night. So tomorrow, we're going to sell 2 brakes. We'll sell 1 brake at 5 and 1 brake at 6 of Ginter Chrome. Then I will go to church, and then I will come home. I will come back to the shop after church, and then we'll break the 2 cases. So that's what will happen tomorrow. Well, not if. Well, I'm saying if we're breaking on, you know, if we have eBay breaks, I wouldn't probably have them do Facebook breaks. But if we have eBay breaks at the same time as our Facebook breaks, you know, then we do, you know, 3 days in Facebook and then a couple on eBay, or, you know, 2 on Facebook and 3 on eBay or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 cases tomorrow night of Ginter Chrome. Yes, that's the plan. Paul DeYoung, team color, team. Let's see. Team something. Team color. So there's the Cardinals team color swap. Because we have no eBay tomorrow night. I purposely left Wednesday off of eBay. Because I wanted to get a couple of cases of Ginter Chrome in tomorrow. And then we'll do more on Thursday. And then on Friday, we have Panini Contenders. And I have 3/4 of a case of, so dumb, 3/4 of a case of because it's a 16-box case. Is it a 16-box case for Bowman Inception? Because I have 12 boxes, so I have 3/4 of a box of Bowman Inception. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we're gonna do something. That was not Krabby. No, Krabby fell apart. Krabby got old. His magnifying glass got broken, eventually fell out of him. So I'm using a different magnifier until I find one, you know. So I'm hoping I get lucky and someone will, you know, have some Bowman Inception for me. I mean, we won't have any problem getting any, so if we really get the urge. I'm sure it'll be out there. Because the following week is pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. The following week is, I forget, something and then something else. The 24th is, what were we talking about today, CL? Panini Flawless. We will have Panini Flawless. Panini something. I don't remember where they're at. Ian had them last, didn't he? Over there. Panini Elite Extra Edition is next week. But we're not going to have a ton of that. I don't think I'm going to chase a ton of it. We'll do probably a couple of breaks of it. And then Taylor Trammell. So Annette, I posted on our Google business that next week we're going to be open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So all next week we'll be open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. You have to hear about Bowman's Best. What about Bowman's Best? You don't like Bowman's Best?
Used to sort?
Yeah. Why is it you hate Bowman's? What did Bowman's Best do to you to make you hate it so much, CL? Hey, look at that. Come on. Steve Carlton autograph. 2 autographs, 2 Hall of Famers. 2 autographs and 2 Hall of Famers. I'll take it. Steve Carlton for the Cardinals. Very nice. Tony Perez for the Reds. Very nice. Why do you hate Bowman's Best, CL? I just want to know. So when Bowman's Best comes to me and asks me why they're being mistreated by you, I want to be able to answer them. Oh, I see. So it's just not one of your favorites, so you push it down the line. It's the runt of the litter. I understand. I hope it's not hurt too much by that. But I'll do my best to explain it to Bowman's Best. So it understands that you don't hate it. You just think it's the runt of the litter. I get it. Gonsolin. Roberto Clemente. We usually do pretty well with it, though. We usually get some low number stuff going on, which is why I like it. Which is why I likes it. You're talking two different games. I think that was meant for somebody else. Is that meant for somebody else? Last 2-box mojo. Make sure he gets in the back. Paul Popovich. There's always a ton of big hits in Bowman's Best. So let's talk about Bowman Draft. Who's the Pirates? You said were, is that what you said the other day? The Pirates are the big team. Pittsburgh and the Vicksburg. Who else is good? Red Sox. Henry Davis, Marcelo Mayer. Meyer. So who's after the Pirates and the Red Sox in the pecking order? We'll probably do some randoms too. I'm going to finish this real quick. And the last box. Are you a fan of Bowman Draft there, Derek? Alex. All right, well, let's hear your opinion. Is that a black? Oh, it is a black. Jordan Lawler. Okay. Where do my Giants fall? Oh, are you a big, oh, are you really? That's cool, Derek. So you're a Bowman guy. I like it. All right, who else you got, Derek? Who else you have? What? Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess you can't have everything. Well, let's hope they put it out way ahead of time. I mean, this is tops after all, so the odds of that are pretty long. But hey, are we what are you gonna do for food? One sec for me. And then we will crack the last two.
Do you want anything from Costa Man?
I don't think so yet. Okay. We'll figure out.
I'm starving and I don't want to eat pizza rolls because I don't really want to eat it because it's really unhealthy. But we don't have to. Oh, that sounds good.
Gives a little button in the back. Andres Jimenez. Floppy, get your butt in the back. Nat.
Why do that?
Choke that dog out.
I do that. How do we say mama? I do that. You know, it's not very nice for you to sneak out when I have a feeling that. Cookie stick, okay. Eyeball it. I'm all sorry for myself.
Do they have Taco Tuesday up here at what do you call it? Do they? Will somebody find out? Are we closed? Oh, yeah, I guess we're closed. They can run. It's next week we're open late. Francisco Lindor. Action. Francisco Lindor. You want to mojo the last act? Now is the time. Now is the time. Carlos Carrasco, black. Out of 72. Matt McClain and Jay Allen are the Reds' first and second rounders. Boo, but yay, but boo. Was this really only a 2 auto case, man? I mean, 2 good autos, but this is I think our first 2 auto case. Braylon Marquez. Not in this one. Not in this one, I don't think. I mean, I got no complaints about the two autos, but my goodness. It's the first case we've had with only two autos, I believe. I believe. I don't remember another one. We had 9 yesterday. The other two casers we've done, we had 9. So unless something happens here, that's why I like 2 casers. But that's okay. Trevor Story. Trevor Story. Well, let's do something else.
What the kids like? Taco Bell tacos. What would you want, bud?
Trevor Story, Frenchie. Tell him to go play in the other room.
Play out there.
He's going to be a Cardinal. He's going to go join Nolan Arenado. All right. Yeah, go take it somebody else to sort. Biggins, Kirilloff. Let's try to find this. Johnny Bench. Ernie Banks. Biggin. That's it. Paul DeYoung. Lou Brock. Manny Machado. Gary Sanchez. And Garrett Cole. All right, here we go. Recap. Trevor Story. Pink. That means he's Frenchie. Raylan Marquez out of 999 for the Cubs. Carrasco out of 72 for the Mets. Francisco Lindor, action for the Mets. Jose Abreu, clubhouse collection for the White Sox. Andres Jimenez, chrome, white chrome out of 999 for the Indians. Paul Popovich, 50th anniversary for the Cubs. Look at that, really nice Steve Carlton auto. That's birdie for the Cardinals. Good auto. Taylor Trammell out of 572 for the Mariners. Clubhouse collection, Pete Alonso for the Mets. Paul DeYoung, this has the name color swap. 1 out of 300 something packs for the Cardinals. Brent Rooker for the Twins out of 999 white chrome. Scipio Spinks for the Astros 50th. Lum Harris for the Braves 50th. Yerman Mercedes for the White Sox action. Chris Bryant out of 572. Oh, we had 3 autos for the Cubs. I forgot about Yordan. Yordan Alvarez auto. That's a nice one for the Astros. Clubhouse collection Keston Hiura for the Brewers. Eric Hosmer out of 999 for the Padres. Ryan Weathers out of 572 for the Padres. And Ryan Mountcastle clubhouse collection for the Orioles. I forgot it. Paul DeYoung out of 572 for the Cardinals. Joey Votto clubhouse collection for the Reds. Santiago Espinal White chrome out of $9.99 for the Blue Jays. There's a Jared Kelenic action for the Mariners. Nick Senzel. Senzel, is it Senzel or Senzel? Senzel out of $9.99 for the Reds. Clubhouse Collection, J.D. Martinez for the Red Sox. Jared Kelenic from the Hot Box. Gary Sanchez action for the Yankees. David Price out of $9.99 for the Dodgers. Sam Huff Clubhouse Collection for the Texas Rangers. Jazz Chisholm action for the Miami Marlins. Real nice Tony Perez. Good strong auto on both of those Hall of Fame autographs for the Cincinnati Reds. Oviedo for the Cardinals, black. Jones for the Orioles out of $9.99. Mike Trout Clubhouse Collection for the Angels, and Cesar Cedeno for the Astros. All right, guys, there you go. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys as always. I'm going to go find something to eat before eBay tonight, and we'll come back. I'll get something posted for tomorrow's break so we have that up there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you as always. Good conversation. Good to see everyone. Nice talking to you, and I will see you later on.